Hello, in today's video we are looking at count ifs, sum ifs, and average ifs. And the sum ifs, average ifs, and count ifs functions are used when we have multiple criteria, unlike the sum if, average if, and count if. Let's have a look at how it works. We have a range of cell here which talks about name, month, and results. Supposing that we want to find out the results for Ali, which falls in May. We're looking for all results for Ali, which falls in May. How do we go about it? This is where we can use the sum ifs function. We can see from our range of cells that we have Ali here, but this Ali falls in March. So this Ali will not be calculated. It doesn't fall in our criteria. We have Ali here and falls in May. We have a May here, but this May is for Lindsay K. And so this will also not be calculated. So we are looking for only values in May which belongs to Ali. So we have one here and we have one there. So that should be 45 and 25, and that should give us 70. Ignoring 15 and 30 because we have Ali here, but that's March. And we have May here, but that's Lindsay K. Now, how do we write our function? Equal sum ifs. And if you don't know how sum if operates, I think it would be really helpful if you go back to watch my previous video on sum if, count if, and average if. So sum if, we are asked for a sum range, and this is our sum range. The result is our sum range. So you select the whole of the result, comma, we are asked for a criteria range 1, and our first criteria is the month column, comma, and it asks for criteria 1. In the month range, what is our criteria? Our criteria is May, so select May, comma, we are asked for criteria range 2, and our criteria range 2 is the name, comma, and in the name, what is our criteria? So criteria 2, and criteria 2 is Ali. When we press enter, we are expecting to have 70. So enter, and we have 70. So it's ignored this and that and consider the ones in the yellow field. What if we want to find results for Ali? Count the results for Ali and May. How many results do we have for Ali which falls in May? Equal sign, count ifs, and this time around, since we are not calculating results, we would not need a sum range. We only need our criteria range and our criteria range 2. When I type count if, you can see we have only range and criteria, and that was what we did in our previous video. But this time around, we're using count ifs, and when we open bracket, we are asked for criteria range 1. So our first criteria range is the month. And what is the criteria in criteria range 1? The criteria is May, which is B7, comma, what is our criteria range 2? And this is our criteria range 2, comma, what is the range? And the range is Ali. And you can go on and on and on and add multiple criteria. Enter, we have 2. If we should change this month to May, we have 3. And count ifs moves to 85. If we should change Lindsay to Ali, we have 4, and some ifs move to 115. What if we want to find the average results for Ali, which falls in May? So average ifs, open, our first criteria, the average range. Our average range should start from the result, comma, criteria range 1, that is our criteria range 1, comma, what is our criteria 1? Is May, comma. What is our criteria range 2? We select our criteria range 2, comma, and our range 2 is Ali. We close the bracket and we have 28.5. Let's try to make this easy by going back to our previous version. And this was Lindsay. Okay, so that is taken out of it. And this Ali was March. And that is taken out of it. So we have only two Ali which falls in May. And that is 25 and 45. And that gives us 70. So the average, we have 25, yeah, and these two, so 70, and we find the average of these two and we have 15. So that's it for sum ifs, average ifs, and count ifs. Hope you enjoyed this video. See you in the next video.